Hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of 1/35 Scale Figures in Review. As always, I'd like to thank all those people that have taken time to view my videos, and also the subscribers that I have established now. I have over 200 subscribers, and some of my videos have reached over 500 views, and a couple of them are cracking the 600 view mark, which is outstanding. I appreciate all those that are interested in the videos and trying to follow what we do for our 1/35 scale figures and all those things that are attached to them. In my previous video, I talked about a video blog that I'm working on as far as putting together a Berlin diorama using some different kits. Stalingrad figures. I'm using Mr. Paint acrylics for the flesh tones, Vallejo and life color paints for the figures, a Berlin Dio base, Tamiya's SU-76, and so on and so on. And now one of the other items I'm going to incorporate in is some Miniart weapons, and that's what our video review is going to be about today. This is Miniart's Panzerschrek set. Okay, this is a great little add-on set and very highly detailed coming from Miniart. Miniart's been around for several years now. They're very well known for some of their armor kits and their different vehicles that they'll make. Also, different equipment and different dio sets that they have. And this is the Panzerschrek, and there's a multitude of uses you can do with this, and there's a whole bunch of little weapons inside this little box. So without further ado, let's get that ball rolling for this review of Miniart's Panzerschrek weapons set. Okay, now we'll go ahead and do our out-of-the-box segment of our video review. And this is a typical Miniart box, okay? It comes with great color templates set up at the beginning or from the cover of the box, showing you the different things you're going to get. Okay, a Panzerschrek with your shield, the Panzerschrek without the shield, ammo, rockets, or what they would call grenades for them. Okay, boxes that you're carrying for 2 rockets, backpacks that they're going to carry 5 rockets a piece. Okay, you get strapping in the set. I mean, it's very, very good. On the back, then, okay, is a highly detailed, okay, set of instructions from Miniart. Okay, if you hold the box up just right, you're going to read it from this way as it goes. Okay, as you're looking at it here, you see some instructions. Oops, that's upside down. Okay, there we go. All right, it shows you the different parts that you're going to have. Okay, you're actually going to be able to make 6 Panzerschreks according to the instructions here. Okay, you're going to be able to have 24 rockets set up with this. Okay, you're actually going to be able to have 6 ammo boxes for this, and you're also going to be able, I believe, you can make 3 backpacks carrying the rockets in these, and you have photo etch strapping. There's photo etch throughout this kit, and I'll show you those when we get to them here in just a minute. Okay, let's go ahead and crack open the box, and you'll see exactly what you have. Now, I've already opened this box up and began working on some of them so I could have these set up and ready to go. So some of the things that you're going to look at here have already been opened, at least partial openings and things like that. Okay, all right, so that's what you're going to get coming out of the box. All right, inside here is your photo etch set that you're going to get, and it is a very nice fret. Okay, now for photo etch, here's your bits and pieces, and I'll go ahead and do some close-ups for this here in a little while. Okay, this is a highly detailed set. This is not for the faint of heart if you're not used to using photo etch. Okay, you see you have strappings right here. You have attachments for the rocket sighting you have here. Here's the straps that you're going to use. Okay, this is a sighting mechanism that you're going to have here. And once again, I'll give you close-ups for this, but you will definitely need to have a couple good pairs of tweezers, possibly a bending tool to be able to use these. I use these without my my Etchmate bending tool, but I do have a couple of pairs of tweezers that came in pretty handy. And of course, you're always going to need super glue when you're using these. Okay, so that's your photo etch fret right there. Once again, highly detailed, and a lot of photo etch goes on these little pieces, which makes them obviously very detailed. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and open up and see what you get when you open the sack. Now, like I said before, you're going to get a variety of items here. Here's your decals that you're going to get from the set. Okay, and once again, we'll go ahead and give you a detailed close-up of these things right here. But this is your decals that you're going to get. It's marking the boxes that you need to have for your ammo. It'll even mark some of the rockets that you have. So it's a very, very useful decal. But once again, it's very fine and very small. Okay, so put that over here. And then when you're looking at these, what you're going to get is about 6 or more frets, or excuse me, trees set up for your rockets. Okay, and then here is your rockets. All right, let me pull this back out of the way here. Okay, so that way you get a good look at the rockets. All right, so once again, you're seeing you have 1, 2, 3, 4 rockets for each. You have the tails, the fins for the rockets that are set right here. Okay, and then you have parts for the ammo boxes that you have, if you're looking at them right here. And you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, at least 10 sets of rockets with different pieces and parts to them. Okay, so you have a multitude of rockets set up for that. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and come back over here, and you actually, in this set, you're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different sprues, okay, dealing with these parts right here. And I'll move this back out of the way also. Okay, in this right here, what you're looking at is the gun shield, okay, one of the backpack frames right here. Okay, you're looking at the 2 halves of the Panzerschrek itself, the tube that it has, and you're actually looking at one case for the rockets. Okay, and this is also this piece right here goes with the backpack, and I'll break these down when we get to that point so you get real good close-ups of this. Okay, but here's what you're looking at when you see these frets. Okay, or excuse me, this is the back side of the sprue. What I meant to say was sprues. Okay, these come together. They're very good plastic to them. There's not a whole lot of flash to them. Okay, the attachment points are very minimal that you're going to see right here. Okay, so all in all, the plastic is done very, very well. And like I said, you're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different sprues for the rockets themselves, and for the actually you get 6 for the Panzerschrek itself and what goes with them. Okay, all right, so now what I'm going to do is go ahead and kind of show you some close-ups here of what these look like as we kind of close up, and you can see and get some good shots in them as we're looking at them. Okay, this little video segment is going to be the close-ups that you're going to have of the sprue itself. So once again, here's the pieces that make up one of the tubes for one Panzerschrek. Okay, here is the shield that you're going to have for the Panzerschrek, and Panzerschreks can either be built with the shield or without the shield. Okay, this is part of the backpack. These 2 pieces right here are the backpack part for carrying your rockets. This also is part of the backpack. All right, now the photo etch fret that I have with this shows you how you're supposed to attach the belts to the plastic right here, and it is a little stiff as far as the photo etch. It's a little tough to bend, a little bit tough to work with, but if you're patient with it and you get better at it, that's not something that you can't do. Okay, and then here's the other one with the rockets, and this shows you kind of the detail of the rockets that you have. These are the fins, okay, that come to the back of the rockets. Here's a rocket detail, very little flash, and the attachment points, which are right here, are very minimal. Okay, also here you're going to see one of the other ends, and these parts right here go with the building of the carrying cases that you have. Okay, and we're going to be right back here in just a second, and I'll show you the built-up pieces for this set. Whoop, I did forget. Okay, I'll show you a little bit more of a close-up of the photo etch that you're going to get. Okay, so you don't get a whole lot of reflection off of this. I'll try to hold it like this. Okay, once again, here are the different attachments that you have for this. Here's the backpack belts that you have. This is the strap for carrying the Panzerschrek for the infantry. Okay, there's all different kinds of things, and this is a great detail set. This is the end of the tube. Okay, these things that are right here. Okay, and these are the sighting mechanisms that you have. Once again, you're going to need to have a good set of tweezers to work with this. Okay, and obviously some super glue, some CA glue, which will work. Okay, and that's of course how you're going to be able to work with those. All right, I'll come back here in just a second and show you the built-up pieces that I made from this set. Okay, Now here's your build-up pieces that you get out of the kit. Now these are obviously unpainted, okay? They're put together with CA. All right, here's your Panzerschrek right here. And I will tell you, and I'll hopefully show a couple of pictures when I put the video together of what these actually look like. You need to do a great job of researching both the instructions, but also find some pictures that there's hundreds of them on Google of what a Panzerschrek, because I did kind of mess up, and I'll show you the mess up part of it here in a minute. But it came together for me pretty good, and as an average Joe modeler, I was pretty happy with the attachments. Of course, the next one I build, I'll make my small corrections. But this one built up pretty well. This is the ammo carrier that you see on the back. Okay, this is what you have. This is the photo etch belts that you have, or the photo etch straps. Okay, here is the part that rests against the back. And then here are the rockets, okay, that fit into the carrying backpack that they have. And also there's photo etch involved here. The rockets are very, very nicely detailed, okay. And then, of course, the photo etch just adds to that if you can get that handled, okay. And then right here is the case. The wooden case, there's a little bit of photo etch clamps to this one, and you get two rockets that fit in there. I will tell you, and you might be able to see it here, there's a knockout point right here of the plastic, and obviously you'll have to fill that and then get that sanded out if you want to have your case open. But the case is done very well. The detail's really good, and if I can reach in here, I'll show you what it looks like when you take out one of the rockets. And there's one of the rockets that sit right inside there, and I'll put it back in like so. Okay, so you can once again figure out what you want to do. These are great diorama accessories. Okay, and like I said before, I'm going to use this when I go ahead and do my Berlin diorama in my building block. If I can go ahead and get this guy picked up here a little bit, and that's what this guy looks like with a different photo etch put to it. Okay, and like I said before, I've made a couple mistakes on this that are minor, but I have 6 Panzerschreks I can work with, which is super, super nice about this, and I'd be able to make my corrections on that. Okay, so here in a minute, we're going to come back with some close-up stills for you folks. I appreciate you guys looking into this. I highly recommend the Miniart sets. Now, once again, the quality is going to be a little bit different with each one, but this is an outstanding little set. I will tell you, it's not for the faint of heart when you're dealing with photo etch, because the photo etch parts are pretty fine. Okay, you're going to need some CA and a lot of patience when you're putting these together. But the end result, I think, is pretty good, and I'm really, really happy with how this looks. So, after the stills, we'll be ready to go. I'm kind of experimenting a little bit with a different type of music that'll go with my channel, and hopefully you folks will like it. Please let me know what you think about it. So, if you like what you see, please make sure you leave a comment and subscribe to anybody, and share with anybody you think might like these. So, until next time, here we go, and thanks a lot for tuning in to 1/35 scale figures in review.